We're beginning our review video for section 8.4. Section 8.4, and as always, we start with the learning target. We're going to solve equations written with variables on both sides. Well, let's jump right into that, doing one of those. All right, we've got an equation here that says it is 7x plus 4 is equal to 9x. Well, I want to collect the x's on the same side of the equation, so I'm going to move I'm going to subtract 7x from both sides, leaving just 4 on this side because these cancel out, and that's going to be equal to 9x minus 7x. At this point, I'm going to factor an x out, and I'm going to say 9 minus 7 times x. Well, 9 minus 7 is 2, so I'll say 2x is equal to my 4. Divide both sides by 2. X then is equal to 2. So it took a number of steps. I had to first collect the x's all on one side, or the unknowns all on one side, and all the constants on the other, and then do the math to solve it. So here I've got 3x plus 6 equals x. I'm going to move this x to this side, and I'm going to move the 6 back. So to do that, 3x plus 6 equals x. I'm going to start by subtracting 6 from both sides. So when I subtract 6 from this side, I get simply 3x is equal to x minus 6. Then I'm going to subtract x from both sides. And this leaves me with a negative 6 is equal to 3x minus x. I'm going to factor an x out of this, so I'm going to have 3 minus 1 times x is equal to a negative 6. 3 minus 1 is, of course, 2x is equal to a negative 6, divided both sides by 2. X becomes equal to a negative 3. All right, well, let's look at the next problem. 3x minus 2 is equal to 8x plus 13. I'm going to collect all the constants on this side and all the x's on that side. So to do that, I'm going to subtract 3x from both sides. All right, so these 3 x's cancel out, leaving just negative 2. And this would be equal to 8x minus 3x plus 13, but I'm going to subtract 13 from both sides. So minus 13 from both sides, these cancel out, and I'm left with negative 2 minus 13 would be a negative 15. And negative 15, and that's equal to 8 minus 3 times x. 8 minus 3 is, of course, 5x, or 5 times x, and that's equal to a negative 15. Divide both sides by 5. X then is equal to a negative 3. Negative 3. Got one more here to solve on this page, even way down here at the bottom. So I'm going to move the 4x to this side, and I'm going to move the 7 to this side, and I'm going to do it all at one time. So let me clean this up a little bit. And I'm going to subtract 4x from both sides, and I'm going to subtract 7 from both sides. Well, the 4x's here cancel out, and I've got a negative 3 minus 7 would be a negative 10 is equal to 5x minus 4x is just plain x. I think my answer is negative 10x. The measure of an angle is 8 degrees more than its complement. If x represents the measure of the angle, and 90 minus x represents the complement, the measure of its complement, what is the measure of the angle? Well, 8 degrees more than its complement. So x is 8 degrees more than its complement. So x minus 8 would be equal to its complement. And they tell me that 90 minus x is its complement. So 90 minus x is its complement. I'm going to move this x to this side by adding x to both sides. All right, these would cancel out, leaving 90 is equal to x plus x is 2x plus 8. I'm going to subtract 8 from both sides. I'm sorry, I'm going to add 8. Yeah, I'm going to add 8. This was supposed to be a negative 8 here. Sorry, I copied it wrong. -8. So I'm going to add 8 to both sides. So I'm going to say 2x then is equal to 98. X then, divide both sides by 2. 98, half of 98 would be 49 degrees. So x is 49 degrees, and its complement is 8 less than that, which would be 41. I need to check to make sure that they add up to be 90. So 49 plus 41, that'd be, okay, the 1, 4, 4, 8, 9. They do check out to be 91, so 49 degrees is my measure, and its complement is 41 degrees. Thank you.